I really ruined myself financially in my 20s. Here's why. In my 20s, I had, oh God, do I have some poke bowl sauce on my beard? Anyways, in my 20s, I really had no concept of personal finance. I thought that my main goal was to increase my salary and I would be okay. Needless to say, I was a bit of a dumbass. There was a point, I think in my 20s, my savings, like my total savings. Luckily, I was good with contributing to my 401k because my mom kept getting on my case about it. I was like, oh, fine, fuck it, I'll put money into my 401k. But that was actually really good because that was one good financial habit that I did do. But my savings rate, what I'm trying to get to is my savings account, and I'm just kind of blabbering at this point. It never exceeded around, I would say, $12,000 because I would usually spend it, and I had no concept, I had no long-term vision of where do I want to be. So, long story short is I had savings, my career was going up, I made more money, but my spending also went up. So this is mistake number 2 is lifestyle creep. Mistake number 1 is not actually saving enough money or just keeping my savings at a set amount. So by the time I became 27, I wanted to start my own business because I was tired of corporate America. I wanted to be free, all this shit. I actually ended up at 44K in debt. And then from 2019, now I'm in my 30s, right? I spent around 2 years just paying off that debt. So that's mistake number 3, if I'm counting correctly. It's getting into heavy debt. And to this day, like my net worth is, I'm not going to reveal it on this channel or on this account, but I'm definitely a few $100,000 below what it could have been had I been a lot more smart in my 20s. Like, I'm not going to cry over not investing and buying Bitcoin when it was a few $100s each or $1,000 each, like in 2016 or 2015. But I will say that I made a lot of dumb financial mistakes in my 20s. Luckily, the good thing that I did do was I did max out my 401k, which has had pretty good returns at this moment. You never know. But at least I did that right. But to really recap, I got into heavy debt. I didn't save past a certain fixed amount. I also had lifestyle creep. These are 3 things that I would say if you're younger, or even right now, if you're in your 30s or 40s, don't fall into that trap, because you could be actually giving up hundreds of thousands of dollars down the road. So learn from my mistakes. Sometimes, honestly, I just feel this pressure in life because I'm not where I want to be financially. That's more of a mindset thing. But I would also say in my 20s, I did kind of mess up a little bit, and we learn from my mistakes and, don't repeat them, and you will be in a much better financial position in your 30s versus where I am right now.